The following is an Origins video conducted by a fan. I make no claim of ownership and only use the images to educate the viewers. Spoiler alert for Star Wars and Star Wars The Clone Wars. Hello all you gamers, nerds, geeks, and everything in between. Tank here with another video. And I have a treat for you guys, okay? One of my all-time favorite fictional universes, the Star Wars universe. I am going to tell you about one of my favorite things about it. The Clone Troopers. For those of you who remember the prequel Star Wars movies, you know, episodes 1, 2, and 3, with Liam Neeson, Hayden Christensen, Ewan McGregor, those people. And for those of you who watch the Clone Wars animated TV series and the cartoon, you'll know what I'm talking about when I say Clone Trooper. But for the average moviegoer, they're probably not going to remember the clones very well. They're going to remember the original trilogy, episodes 4, 5, 6. So I am going to completely take care of this problem by explaining their origins. So I hope you enjoy. Jango Fett was approached by a mysterious man named Darth Tyrannus about cloning. He agreed to let them clone him as long as he got to keep the very first clone. He went on to name this clone Boba Fett. He taught this boy everything he knew until upon his death. The boy was then enrolled in the training center with all his fellow clones. Grown in test tubes on the home planet Kamino, the clones helped the Jedi and Republic win several battles. On a very sad day, ARC Trooper 5s ended up finding out that in the embryonic stage of the growth in the clones, they were implanted with a chip. This chip ended up being a Sith plot called Order 66 to wipe out the Jedi. ARC Trooper 5s ended up dying trying to warn people. Order 66 caused the clones to turn on their Jedi companions and masters. They had no idea what they were doing, and they were pretty much brainwashed into doing this. Upon doing this, they transitioned from clones to stormtroopers. This marked the rise of the Galactic Empire. The Phase 1 armor was very clunky and uncomfortable for the clones. And since they were all genetically the same, only one size was required. This armor did happen to have a life support system to where they could go out on spacewalks for a very limited period of time. Even though this armor was incredibly strong, it was still outmatched by how uncomfortable it was for the clones. The Phase 2 armor was extremely more comfortable and better than Phase 1. While it did not have the life support systems that the Phase 1 had, it did have superior strength and maneuverability. It allowed for quicker shots and for more blows to be absorbed. This armor was superior in almost every way, shape, and form. The clones aged twice as fast as normal humans, so their training took 10 years instead of the usual 20. They were put through the most rigorous physical and mental training that the Republic could afford at the time. They would go through schooling such as math, science, chemistry, field medics, and advanced military tactics. After their 10 years, they would go and serve the army. Their training was oversaw by the bounty hunter Jango Fett until his demise in the Geonosian Colosseum. He was then replaced by two renowned Mandalorian warriors. They did their best to train the clones and ultimately succeeded in their goal. Clones were not given names but numbers upon birth. So due to this, they would give themselves nicknames, such as Echo and Fives. They would often use these nicknames as their actual names, and that's what they referred to all throughout the war. So that's pretty much it for the clones. They were fiercely loyal, and every single one of them ended up having their genes altered so that way they could have their own personalities. They all looked the same, but they were pretty much different people on the inside. They were fiercely loyal to the Republic, and they served the Republic above all else. They are easily the best soldiers in all of Star Wars and could totally mop the floor with any other army. They were great pilots, they were great combat medics, they were great shots, combatants, you name it, they were absolutely great at it. I mean, they killed pretty much the entire Jedi Order. But that's all for now, so like and subscribe if you like this video, and comment what video I should do next. What origin should I do next? And I hope to see you in the near future in my next video, and I will catch you later. Bye!